Okay, so now we're moving on to making a foot throttle for the atco. So many different ways you can do these. The easiest of the easy way is to get a old push bike and take the handbrake off of it, and then once you've done that, I mean, apart from putting the return spring on the carburetor, which you've got to do, you can pretty much mount that wherever you want. I mean, you can put it on your handlebar, so you've got your throttle on your hand. So I mean, when you're bouncing around the fields and that, sometimes it's a good idea because you can just be flat out all the time then. But say then you'll have a cable coming, off the steering wheel somewhere. Personally, and then if you don't like it up there, you can always weld on a handlebar bit of tube to your foot plate, and then all you got to do is slide the handbrake onto the post, and then I say you can have it wherever you want. Then it's a very easy and very quick idea to do. I don't like them just because they break quite easily, but if you stamp on it and break it and you haven't got any spares, you're food. So what I'm doing on the atco, this is a PTO pulley that I ripped out the back of it. And I'm a great believer in recycling, so whatever I can reuse, I think it's worth doing that. So there was two pulleys either side here, taking the pulleys off, and it's pretty much got a good return spring on it, so that could be one of our two returns there. So if we take this side off, leave this side on, that eyelet, we can put a cable around there and mount that around the engine, and then this we could unbolt and weld a brace on here, and that will make quite a gnarly accelerator pedal with return spring. And then all we've got to do is weld or bolt the base plate to the foot plate, and job's good. There we go. So I'm going to crack on with that, and then we'll see how it turns out. Right, so from that double sprung loaded pulley, we now have this. Should make an awesome throttle. Just stitched it down there for now on that, and tied it up later. And now we just need to put the cable on. So I've been outside, rubbed the daughter's push bike. So we'll figure out how we're going to put the pulley in. Probably drill a hole through there, and then we'll have an adjustment then. So that'll sit in there like that, and yeah, we can take up a bit of slack then. Probably put a drill through the side, loop it round, and put a clamp on it, and so then we can cut this top part of the old pulley off. But as it goes, I think that's pretty awesome. Right, all I've done is drilled a hole through the foot plate there, put the cable up through and a bolt, and put a hole through our pedal, and then just tap it with a larger size drill bit just to take the burr off of the top so it won't cut through the wire. And then we're going to hook the cable round, put it through there and join it on itself. Quick and easy fix to do that. Standard bolt, and drill a hole through it. So that way you put it on, loop it through both sides, and then when you wind the nut down, it will just squidge the two together and holds it really darn well. So quick and easy fix. I mean, you can go and get the proper connectors and that, but like I say, I like to recycle and use what I've got in the workshop. So there we go. Right, now we're going to hook up the accelerator pedal cable up to the engine, up to the carburetor, So remove that. I'm going to leave the governor on, just so that will act as our lever for the carburetor. So what we'll do is that we've got our cable that comes from the pedal, and then we need to attach it roughly up there somewhere, and then we need to be able to hold the cable casing steady, so only the cable moves in and out freely. And to do that, quick and easy way is get 3 nuts. You want 2 nuts of the same size, and then a nut, the 2 nuts have got to fit over the casing of the cable, and then you want a smaller nut at the end which doesn't allow the casing to go through. And then what you have, so that way we can hold the cable nice and tight, the casing nice and tight, and the cable has freedom to move in and out. And then what we'll do, because racing mowers we've got to have 2 return springs on the throttle, we've got one on our pedal already, and then what we're going to do is put a open spring on this one, which will be sandwiched between the case that we've just made and the arm, and when the accelerator is pulled in, that will push in and be wanting to push it back, so it'll always keep the carburetor shut. So I'll hook that up now and then we'll see how it looks. There we go. So welded the bracket on, and then we've got the spring onto the carb cable. So that's our double spring, and we'll just see if it works. We've got that one. So that works pretty good. And if we need to make any adjustments, as I say, we can tighten up the cable here, or if need be, we can take a bit more slack out of up here on this side. But so that's fully open, that's shut. And that's fully open on the throttle pedal. So yeah, we've got full acceleration on the pedal. And that is how we hook up a very basic, quick and easy accelerator pedal. Job done.